Hello, my name is Joel Connor, and this is for my Communications 115 course. I want to first thank my audience for coming. They've been very good to me, watching all my speeches, and I appreciate it. Alright, most likely, most of you watching this video, and I know for sure all of my audience has a smartphone on them right now. And that's not a bad thing. And I would be a fool to tell you that there's nothing good about cell phones, because they do bring a lot of comfort into our lives. They are a great tool. But the real question is, at what cost does these advancements in technology that we possess do to us? In this speech, I will touch on 3 areas that I believe we sacrifice in the most. 1, we hurt ourselves. 2, we spend too much. And 3, we actually get dumber. So let's get started. 1, we hurt ourselves. Not like the kind of injury you're going to get by walking into traffic with your phone, but slowly and accumulatively, these dangers can catch up to you. Smartphones are a catalyst for laziness, internet addiction, and isolation, and also a lack of concentration. Studies show that students are just too focused on everything else that a phone brings rather than their schoolwork and their grades suffer because of it. I want to go to my chart. 90% of American adults have a cell phone. 58% of these Americans have a smartphone. And the way this gets dangerous is, down here, the average American spends 1 hour a day on their smartphone, not including internet, or not including talk time or texting. This is just internet browsing, shopping, tweeting, Facebook, and so on. And that by itself isn't an alarming number. But if you add that to 6.5 hours a day of watching TV, that's about 8 hours a day we spend on doing things other than looking out for our health. And to put that in perspective, an average US American spends 50 minutes a week exercising. And it's recommended that you spend 30 minutes. So we're far below in that category.
A day.
30 minutes a day, right?
A day.
A day.
Yeah.
They want you to spend 30 minutes a day, and we're only doing 50 minutes a week. So we're
It's less
lagging.
than 10 minutes a day.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy.
And 2, we spend too much. We've become the ultimate consumers with our phone products. Our phone companies, they have upgrades every 6 months that we have to have. Kids have to have. If I don't have Surrey, kids are going to make fun of me, and I don't want to be made fun of. And then you have accessories.
You don't
have
come to
accessories.
peer pressure. Social pressure. You don't have a smartphone. Yeah.
And you got to have accessories. You got to have that clip that goes on your hip when you're hiking the M or hiking the mountain. You have to have that waterproof case for when you're out in the river. You need that stuff.
Guilty.
An iPhone and every other place knows that. So that's why they're playing in for consumer. We have to buy these. We're spending thousands of dollars every year on our phones. And if just by our phones ourselves, we're also spending money by shopping on our phones. We have a superstore on our phone 24 hours a day. We're in the market shopping for groceries, and we're buying something on eBay. It's just, you could just do it, so it just forces us to be consumer. My third point is we are getting dumber. Smartphones are making us dumb. It's hard to believe. It sounds ridiculous, but it's pretty true. With everything about anything you need to know just a click away, we're not relying on our own brains. We are relying on artificial intelligence. So we're losing our problem-solving capabilities. And this is not a good thing.
Somebody's ringtone.
All right.
Like
To continue the chart, 44% of smartphone users sleep with their phones next to their bed. And that's not for an alarm. That is for texting, emailing, social media, Facebook, tweets, just so they don't miss anything. I want to be caught up. I have ESPN on my app, so bam, anything happens. LeBron trade's going crazy right now.
Keep it up.
And 29% of smartphone owners describe their phone as something they cannot live without. And that's kind of sad. What happened to the days when you go camping and you go to forget everything? You know, you go fishing, you're not worried about what's going on your phone. That just doesn't happen that much anymore. That's a problem. In conclusion, smartphones are a great tool, but they can also be a very destructive one. We need to have some self-discipline so we could avoid such problems as hurting ourselves by not exercising, doing the important things, by spending too much of our paychecks, and by saving some of our IQ. So let's go outside and enjoy the day and forget what social media is doing for just a couple hours. If you could just limit yourself for a couple hours, if you're just aware of this 1 hour a day limit, that just does so much. I'm not telling you to get off of your phones. I'm not telling you to give them up, because that's not going to happen. But just be aware of how you're spending your time throughout the day. Thank you.